Hey, yo, what is up, my faux shizzlers? It's your boy Fizzle the Hizzle, aka Ben here, bringing you guys the week 9 or 8. I honestly don't remember, man. Read the thumbnail. Against the Atlanta Star Raptors and Coach Monster, aka Austin, my good buddy and pal and friendo. So we're looking to pick up this W. He's in the same crazy division as I am. We all have the same, or we have really similar records in the same division. Of course, I am leading, Ian in second, and Austin in third. So picking up a nice W here basically secures our first place. Well, it gives us more comfort in securing the first spot in the division. So yeah, man, I'm looking to have a good battle against my man Austin. I believe he is 5-3 in the season so far. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have a great battle, and we are locked for playoffs now that we won against Jed. So we can kind of chillax. We can kind of run some interesting sets, trying to make our opponents prepare for everything on our team. So we're definitely going to be doing that. And let's just jump right into his team. Mega Altaria, the master of none. I strongly dislike Mega Altaria, but let's talk about it anyway. It can be run or return. It can run like both physical and special side with like return, double edge, or like hyper voice. It can also D-dance. It has a lot of interesting utilities like Cotton Guard, Heal Bell, and Roost and stuff like that. Can be pretty annoying. Victini, aka no switch-ins too. Man, I have to play Victini twice in a week. So yeah, man, it hits super hard with V-Create, can be run physical or special. And we have no switch-ins to like a banded V-Create from Victini, so we got to be watching out for that. Glasgow, a massive physical wall, has a broken ability in Poison Heal and can Earthquake stuff up and just defog Toxic Rock, stuff like that. Tangrowth, a very bulky pivot, gets Regenerator, can Leech Seed, knock off, Giga Drain, HP, Hidden Power stuff like that. You already know what Tang does. Best grass in the format. Best Defogger, Empoleon can scald things to death, sets rocks, defog, toxic, flash cannon, stuff like that. Cryogonal gets access to freeze dry, ice beam, flash cannon. It doesn't have a lot of good coverage. It's a solid rapid spinner and also gets access to defog. Haunter, base 95, hits very hard with like a choice specs or life orb, or he can also run specs or scarf rather with like a Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Energy Ball, stuff like that. Gets pretty solid coverage. Raikou, 115 base speed. Also similar to Cryogonal, it doesn't have a lot of coverage, so it's kind of resorting to like Substitute, Calm Mind, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, stuff like that. That set can do work against me, I'm not going to lie now. Keldeo, it's very scary. I think it's going to go Scarfed this time around. He has a lot of threats on his team. Can go physical as well with like SD, Poison Jab, Sacred Sword, Liquidation, stuff like that. And Sacred, or I don't remember which one it is, Secret or Sacred. I don't remember. He gets both of those. One of them is special and one of them is physical. Zoroark, I suck at playing against Zoroark, man. I need to be on top of my A game if he brings Zoroark, so so he doesn't blow me back. 105 base speed, pretty fast. Can be mixed with like knockoff, taunt, sucker punch, pursuit, I believe. So it can be an annoyance. Ferroseed, a hazard stacker. With Eviolite, it's just really bulky. And set spikes, stealth rocks, a gyro ball, leech seed, stuff like that. So talking about his team real quick, finishing up. He has hazards in the form of stealth rocks with Gliscor and Empoleon and Ferroseed. He has spikes in the Ferroseed. So he has 3 solid rockers, and that's it. He doesn't have any other form of hazards except for spikes on the Ferroseed. He has removal in the form of Mega Altaria, Gliscor, and Best Defogger, the Empoleon, and Cryogonal. And he has Rapid Spin and Cryogonal. He has Clerics with Heal Bell, Mega Altaria as well. So I'm kind of nervous about this matchup, honestly, because if he brings like Banded Victini, we just simply don't have a switch-in for that, and that's kind of terrifying, man. So yeah, man, jumping right into this team. First off, Kyurem Black, our Todoroki. I want to get this thing more kills, man. Like, it has 8 or something so far, because Gengar and Zapdos have been carrying our squad. I want this thing to get more kills, man, and this is not really a sweeper set. It can just sub-roost in front of an entire team. But the thing is, Ice Beam plus Fusion Bolt, 2 shots, literally everything on his team, other than like a really ridiculously Spadef Ferroseed, which I don't really predict. Sub Roost is very cute here in this matchup because we can sub and Roost on a lot of things. So that way, like, Calm Mind, Raikou doesn't necessarily beat us because we have Ice Beam and Fusion Bolt. Life Orb just adds so much power to our Mega Kyurem Black, imagine. To our Kyurem Black here. This also outspeeds a Mega Altaria just in case he wants to go for like a return or something and he wants to speed creep us. So this thing is going to be a really solid breaker, and it's going to be annoying for him to kill because he does not have a lot of solid ways to break our sub. And we're really physically defensive, so we can make sure we can take some hits with like Victini and stuff like that. Next up we have Mega Scissor. Spadef Scissor looks really solid here, and it has Defog just to get rid of the annoying hazards that Ferroseed and like other things have with like Best Defogger carrying rocks or something. And Kyurem plus Scissor looks like a really clean offensive pairing here. The combo of like Scissor and Mega Kyurem, I said it again, Kyurem Black is just looking really clean so far in this season, so we're looking to continue that. U-turn every time if he has a Gliscor. He has no reason not to, so I just U-turn every time, and that gets us into our Todoroki for free. Regarding like Cotton Guard Mega Altaria, that's definitely scary. But we can U-turn just into Kyurem because he's not going to go for a return on our Scissor. So we can just U-turn on the Mega Altaria in case he is Cotton Guard because that shit's scary, man. I don't want any part of that. And we can just U-turn freely into Todoroki and bop him with an Ice Beam. And yeah, this is just a solid defensive pivot on his team. And this thing is going to put him a lot of work. Roost is for longevity. That's English and a half. Choji here, our Licky coming here again. This is literally only here for Heal Bell, I'm gonna be honest. Because this bypasses inevitable Scald Burns and Toxic annoyances. Scald Burns on Asuka and Toxics on like Zapdos and Todoroki. I don't want any of that, so we have Heal Bell on Choji just to get rid of that. Wish is for its recovery or just to pass into something else like Gengar. We have recovery on 4 of our Mons. Like 3 of our Mons on our team get Roost, which is actually wild. But it can pass into Gengar, I suppose. And Body Slam is just a spread Paras, especially if we get a pair on that Victini. It's going to be looking pretty clutch. We are max defense just to be able to handle that Victini slightly better. And Ice Beam looks pretty solid. It's just to hit Tangrowth and Gliscor a bit harder. Ice Beam, 2 hit KOs, some forms of Gliscor. And it looks pretty clean here. Choji, it's kind of just a fat mon, just so we can switch into things oblivious so that we can't get taunted, of course. Next up, we have Crocodile, our rocker, for here. So, here's the thing. If we play our sacks correctly, which I do predict us to play our sacks correctly, he goes for a V-Create, right? We sack something, and we bring in Crook immediately, and -1 defense from the V-Create. After the V-Create, Pursuit knocks him out if he tries to switch out. And that's just going to be our game plan for handling Victini because it's such a threat against our team. Nothing really switches in. And yeah, we just one-shot it with Pursuit. Rocks look really cute in this matchup for some chip. And this outspeeds Mega Altaria. Knock off an Earthquake just to spread some more dual stab on his team, which the only thing that really wants to take is like Gliscor. And we have an easy switch into like Asuka into Todoroki every single time or something. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that bridge out when we come to it. And Black Glasses is there just to boost the damage of Pursuit and Knockoff, just in case he has HP in Victini for some reason. Next up, we have our Choice Scarf Katie. Now, I don't want Choice Scarf Victini just running through his team, and I also do predict him to bring Scarf Keldeo, like I said to that. So this is a good way to check that and outspeed him. And honestly, I would much rather see him bring Scarf Victini rather than Banded, because we can actually deal with that. Dual Stab does lots of work to his team, like Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball just puts in lots of work on his team. Thunderbolt is for the Empoleon, Focus Blast is for the Ferroseed, and just completely bops Cryogonal and Zoroark. But we do need to be careful of Zoroark carrying Sucker Punch in case he does bring that. So definitely something to note. This also outspeeds Scarf Keldeo. Like I mentioned before, Katie is a really solid cleaner as well. It hits everything hard except for like the Gliscor. On this team, we're not going to have too much trouble hitting Gliscor because we can just use our Todoroki and our Choji to full advantage here, and we kind of 1v1 Well, we're actually kind of a stalemate with Gliscor if we leave in Asuka. If he starts the Swords Dance and Earthquake us, that's going to be a problem, but we can handle that. Gengar looks pretty solid against his team, so no HP Ice. Zapdos here he has a hard time getting through physically defensive like Zapdos, man. I don't have Defog on this thing, by the way, because Scissor is much better with Defog here, and this allows me to run Discharge for Paras on like Victini and stuff like that. HP Ice is for the Gliscor, so we can hit that. Heat Wave is for Ferocity, and then it's also a filler move. You can also hit Tangrowth pretty hard. Roost is for Longevity, and just a little Speed Creep just in case he wants to speed with like Speed Creep with the Gliscor or something. So we have 3 attacks Roost on this bad boy. I don't know if he's going to bring Ferroseed at all, but right now we don't have a lot of things to hit Ferroseed for super effective damage or pretty solid neutral damage, so having Heat Wave on Zapdos looks to be pretty clean, and I feel like we have a really solid team that I'm bringing this matchup, and I really want to get just to finish out the season strong, you know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me, and like always, have a swell day. Peace.